A hot Friday afternoon here at Westbury High School, 2 days before Cinco de Mayo. We have Westbury softball back in action at home for the first time in a while as the Westbury Lady Mustangs take on the Mifflin County Huskies and the Mid-Penn non-conference matchup between these two teams. Hello, everyone watching on the Westbury Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of Westbury Athletics. Here for what could be an exciting ball game here, the Lady Mustangs and the Lady Huskies from Mifflin County. The Westbury Mustangs are coming into this game with an overall record of 4 wins and 11 losses. They are 2-8 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. Mifflin County coming off a big win yesterday at Cedar Cliff, and the Huskies coming to this game with an overall record of 6 wins and 5 losses. They are 4-4 in the Mid-Penn Conference Commonwealth Division. Westbury's coming off a tough loss this past Wednesday on the road at Waynesboro. A 12-2 victory for the Maidens at Waynesboro against the Westbury Mustangs. Mifflin County coming into this game 6-5 overall. They're coming off a big 16-3 win yesterday at Cedar Cliff. Mifflin County heading into this game is on a 4-game winning streak. And last year these two teams met at Mifflin County, where the Huskies won on their home field 7-0. It was all because of a 6-run second inning that the Huskies had, and the Huskies never looked back. Westbury only had 2 hits off of the Mifflin County pitcher Madison Wolfgang, who graduated last year. She had 10 strikeouts in a complete game shutout, giving up only 2 hits against Westbury a year ago. Westbury is looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth, first win against a team out of the Mid-Penn Conference Commonwealth Division. They're looking for their first win since 2019, where they defeated Chambersburg at the Big Spring softball tournament 11-0 against Chambersburg. And Westbury, they don't face teams out of Mid-Penn Commonwealth very often, but it has been a while. It's been about 5 years now since Westbury defeated a team out of Mid-Penn Commonwealth Division. And if you're just tuning in, you missed out on the youth ceremony. It's Youth Day here at Westbury High School for Westbury softball. So a lot of young softball players from youth organizations, including Shermansdale and Landisburg, among others. They were escorting the Westbury Mustangs out during the introductions, which we rarely do here, but it's always nice that we have a big crowd because of the Youth Day festivities. And so Westbury taking on Mifflin County. Mifflin County will be in the purple. And we have the starting lineups for you here today. First, for the visiting Mifflin County Huskies, under the direction of head coach Craig Weston here. And here's the lineup for the Mifflin County Huskies. Laying off will be the shortstop, number 7, Riley Hyde. Batting second will be the center fielder, number 15, Erica Henry. Batting third is the first baseman, number 11, Dakota Hirschberger. Batting fourth is the second baseman, number 5, Charlie Bodorf. Batting fifth is the right fielder, number 3, Alexis O'Brien. Batting sixth is the catcher, number 27, Elena Sharp. Batting 7th is the third baseman, number 14, Savannah Powell. Batting 8th is designated player for Mifflin County, number 42, Ava Baker. She'll be heading for the starting pitcher for Mifflin County, number 23, Macy Peach. And batting 9th is the left fielder, number 17, Marlena Maxwell. Substitutions for Mifflin County include number 13, Lily Brayon, number 20, Piper Spake, and number 32, Carly Dixon. And here's the starting lineup for the Westbury Lady Mustangs under direction of first-year head coach Denny Wansick. Here's the starting lineup for the Westbury Mustangs. Laying off will be the second baseman, number 2, Jada Swarner. Batting second will be the center fielder, number 5, Lauren Foster. Batting third will be the shortstop, number 12, Taylor Lufer. Batting fourth is the starting pitcher for Westbury, number 18, Addie Weist. Batting fifth is the catcher, number 8, Rylan Kelly. In the sixth spot is the first baseman, number 15, Matty Jenkins. Batting seventh is the left fielder, number 14, Greer Bowles. Batting eighth is the right fielder, number 10, Shay Dyer. And batting ninth is the third baseman, number 1, Lexi Nouse. Substitutions for West Prairie include number 7, Marty Morrison, number 9, Carly Scholl, number 11, Amber Crone, and number 13, Haley Prowl. And that is the complete roster and the lineup for the West Prairie Mustangs and Mifflin County Huskies. We'll be back in just a couple minutes to get things started here at West Prairie High School. Non-conference matchup within the Mid-Penn Conference. West Prairie out of the Colonial Division, Mifflin County out of the Commonwealth Division. We'll be right back to get things started here at West Prairie High School. This is West Prairie Softball. Back here for Mifflin County versus West Prairie here at West Prairie High School, and we are set, ready to go. The West Prairie Lady Mustangs taking the field. We missed a couple of broadcasts from last week because my best friend got married this past weekend, so it's great to be back here for West Prairie softball in a non-conference matchup. This ought to be a good ball game here, West Prairie versus Mifflin County, and we are set and ready to roll. One of only a couple of non-conference games for West Prairie at home this season. This is the second time this season at home. And here is Riley Hine. Riley Hine taking the first pitch for ball one. Addie Weiss, the starting pitcher for the Mustangs. Here's a swing and a miss for strike one. One ball, one strike here to Riley Hine. Laying off for the Mifflin County Lady Huskies. As we are just getting started underway. We're actually starting this game a little bit early, ladies and gentlemen, because originally to the schedule, this was supposed to start at 4:30, but at the moment it's 4:25. There is ball two to Riley Hine. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and now that catches the corner of the strike zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to the Mifflin County leadoff hitter. Our umpires for today's game, calling balls and strike behind the plate, is Brian Orndorff, and calling off the bases is Mike Humphrey. Here's the 2-2 pitch that has popped up, and that's going to get fouled behind the Mifflin County dugout. And still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Addie Weiss this season, she is a sophomore, and just like a year ago, she has had a couple of heartbreaks this season along with the West Prairie Mustangs. And here's 3 balls and 2 strikes now after that low pitch in the dirt. But West Prairie, they can find a way to get some big wins, and they have 4 of them so far under the direction of first-year head coach. And here's a rip and line drive out to left field. and that'll go play. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Game time temperature here at Westbury High School, 74 degrees at game time. Partly cloudy skies, and here's a rip, and that'll go right into the bleachers. Not many Mifflin County fans making the trip to be here today. And if they were any, they would be sitting right where those bleachers are. And somebody probably would have got hit on a foul ball just now. West Perry Junior High boys soccer playing behind us here across the road. West Perry Junior High boys soccer taking on Middletown today. And here's a swing and a miss on what would have been ball 4. And that is the first out. Strikeout swinging is go down Riley Hine. A lot of pitches in the first at bat, but results in a strikeout. One away here for Erica Henry. And Erica Henry looks at ball 1. Mifflin County Huskies a little bit of off and on season for them so far this year. 6-5. They only have 4 wins in the Mid-Penn Commonwealth Division, which is a very tough division. They beat Altoona twice, and they beat Cedar Cliff twice. And Erica Henry, 1 ball and 1 strike now. And there is ball 2. 2-1 here. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and that's ripped and caught by Lexi Nels, who is controlling third base today. And L5 for the second out. Good start here for the Lady Mustangs. A strikeout and a line out right to Lexi Nels at third. And here comes Dakota Hirschberger, the Mifflin County first baseman. And first pitch she sees stays upstairs for ball 1. Westbury Lady Mustangs with 4 wins so far this season. Looking for number 5 here today. Here's a swing and a high fly ball that's going to go down the third base line and out of play. And count now goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs and bases empty. Comes the 1-1 pitch from Addie Weiss. That's low raking ball and right down the middle for strike 2. Really slow breaking ball. I'm kind of surprised that Hirschberger didn't take a swing at that one. A slow curveball looked like. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and here's the swing, and that's popped up. Could be playable, and nope, will land on top of the dugout on the West Perry side. Cameron will remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Earlier this week, our right fielder Shay Dyer announced her commitment to play Division I field hockey. And here's a swing, and that's foul tip. Shay Dyer, who is a junior this year, she'll be back next year for West Perry, and the year after that, she'll play Division I field hockey at Lock Haven University, my alma mater. Great pick there for Anna Rogers and the Lock Haven Lady Eagles. That's ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Hirschberger. Shay Dyer, an amazing athlete here at West Bay. Also plays field hockey and basketball and softball here. There's the swing, and that is a good battle here for Hirschberger. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and bases empty. And here comes the 2-2 pitch again. This ball is hammered hard. And the Greer Bowles has to read on it, has to reach up a bit, and she makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The Huskies go down 1-2-3 We are going to the bottom of the first with no score. West Prairie softball coming up to bat for the first time today. This is West Prairie softball. Bottom of the first. Here for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs, the Huskies going down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. And here's the starting line for the West Prairie Lane Mustangs. Leading it off will be the second baseman, number 2, Jada Swarter. Batting fifth will be the center fielder, number 5, Lauren Foster. Batting third is the shortstop, number 12, Taylor Lufer. Addie Weist is at fourth, batting fourth. And here is the first pitch to Jada Swarter for ball one. Batting fifth is Rylan Kelly. Batting sixth is Maddie Jenkins. Batting seventh is Greer Bowles. Batting eighth is Shay Dyer. And batting ninth is Lexi Nouse. And here's ball two in the dirt. The starting pitcher for Mifflin County is Macy Peach. Macy Peach had a couple of wins so far this season. And here comes a bunt attempt for a base hit. And throw to first is in time. Yep, West Prairie Mustangs are happy about that call. The bunt attempt for a base hit goes for naught. And it's a 5-3 putout for the first out. So next they'll bring up Lauren Foster. And Lauren Foster taking ball one. West Prairie softball after today only has 2 home games left in the season. They'll be back here on Tuesday against Northern for senior night. And here's ball two. And then they'll be back at home next Thursday against James Buchanan for our last home game of the year. And here comes the next pitch, and that just misses for ball three. 3-0 here to Lauren Foster. There's a bunt attempt, pulling it back, and that's strike one called. 3 balls and 1 strike. Gonna have a free take right here, Lauren Foster, a senior this year for West Prairie. And there's a swing, ground ball, grounded by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and that is out number 2. Nice play there, nice throw for Riley Hine to fire over towards Dakota Hirschberger at first. And that'll bring up Taylor Lufer. Taylor Lufer, a big power hitter. And here's a slow rain ball swing at the first pitch down the line, and that's a fair ball. All the way to the fence. Taylor Lufer is going to get the first hit of the day here in this game, and it's a 2-out double for Taylor Lufer. Good rip there for Taylor Lufer. A 2-out double. Now bring up Addie Weist to bat here in the first. And a call and strike at the knees. Addie Weist, the starting pitcher, up to bat. And she can give the Mustangs an early lead. And here's a swing, and that will be dove at and out to center field for a base hit. As Taylor Luford rounds third, and the Mustangs strike first. It is 1-0. An RBI single for Addie Weast. A good effort for the second baseman, Bodorf. A run cuts across the score, makes it 1-0. A courtesy runner here for the pitcher. And now it's up. Next up is Rylan Kelly. Rylan Kelly, she has been struggling at the plate so far this season. And here she swings the first pitch and pops it up. And that's going to drop. Miscommunication right there. I think Peach, or no, it's an infield fly rule call. So no out needed. Infield fly rule was called, so that's an out. And that will end the inning. But Westbury does get a run scored. And we are going to the second inning, a 1-0 lead for the Lane Mustangs. This is Westbury Softball on the Westbury Athletic Party YouTube channel. Second inning coming up here. The Westbury Lane Mustangs with 2 outs got 1 run on 2 hits, all with 2 outs, and that's a 1-0 lead for the Westbury Lane Mustangs. This is their first time this season at home that they are ahead after 1 inning. And so here we go with 4, 5, and 6 here stood up for the Huskies as J.D. Bodorf takes strike 1. The Light Huskies went down 1-2-3 in the first. Soccer ball just flew over here. Not in play, however. And there is ball 1. Here's the next pitch, and a call strike right at the letters. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Today I am wearing my Hawaiian Philadelphia Phillies shirt, and for a good reason. One is Westbury Softball, and this is a tradition of mine. Here is a fly ball, and almost playable for Jenkins, but it goes out of play for still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, I wore this shirt back in 2019 in every state tournament game that Westbury Softball was in on our way to the state championship 2019 for the first and so far only state championship. And there is ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to the Mifflin County leadoff hitter. Or excuse me, leadoff hitter in the second. The 4th batter on the lineup. 2 balls and 2 strike pitch from Addie Weast is swung on and hit high and deep out here to center field. Lauren Foster is under it. She makes the grab, and there is the first out. A good start here for the Lady Mustangs. Only 1 strikeout so far for Addie Weast, but 4 up, 4 down for Alexis O'Brien. Alexis O'Brien, the right fielder for the Lady Huskies. And here comes the first pitch to her from Addie Weast, and it's up high for ball 1. An absolutely gorgeous day. A little bit on the mild side. but just ideal spring weather conditions here today. And there's ball two here to O'Brien. 74 degrees, our game time temperature at the moment. And partly cloudy skies, but no threat of rain here today. Tomorrow's a whole different story. And here is strike one called. 2 balls and 1 strike. That slider outside, it was called a ball before it already, and balls and strikes right at the outside corner of the plate. Here's a swing and a miss for strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Alexis O'Brien. 2 balls, 2 strike pitch. Here it is, and that just misses for ball three. 5 batters here against Iowa, and now 2 of them have got the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2, and that is hit and out of play. Still full count here to the Mifflin County right fielder. This is only the second ever meeting between West Perry and Mifflin County, 2 non-conference opponents, and Mifflin County is in District 6, and there's strike 3 called. Second strikeout here for Iowa East, and it's 2 up, 2 down here in the second. Make that 5 in a row now, set down by Addie Reist. And here comes Elena Sharp. Elena Sharp, the Mifflin County catcher. And there is, oh my goodness, a called strike at the knees. Might have been even lower than that. Home plate umpire here today has a strike zone that goes all over the place. Here's the 0-1 pitch, slow breaking ball. That's called strike 2. Mifflin County, despite being in District 6, they are in the Mid-Penn Conference, the Commonwealth Division. A very tough division. Probably the toughest division in the Mid-Penn Conference. Swung on and fouled back. Still, no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2-strike pitch. Here it is, and there's a high fly ball. Lauren Foster going after it. She'll make the grab, and it's 6 up, 6 down for the Mifflin County Huskies. 2 catches in this inning for Lauren Foster out in center field. We are going to the bottom of the second. Still a 1-0 lead for the Lady Mustangs. This is West Perry softball. The Mifflin County Lady Huskies 6 up, 6 down through 2 innings. And a 1-0 lead for the Lady Mustangs hanging to the bottom of the second. And 6, 7, 8 hitters stood up for the Lady Mustangs as Maddie Jenkins will start us off here in the bottom of the second. Probably the best pitching performance we have seen from Addie Weiss so far this season, especially at home. And here is Maddie Jenkins. And she takes ball 1 in the dirt. The softball world in the PIAA got a big surprise earlier this week. On Tuesday, the Susquehanna Lady Blackhawks upset the Juniana Lady Indians. Juniana was undefeated at the time at 14-0. And it was a rare feat for Juniata, losing when they had their star pitcher Elizabeth Gazer pitching and losing 2-0. Gazer had an incredible game, only giving up 4 hits. Here's strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike here to Maddie Jenkins. And Susquehanna battling for a Tri-Final League championship, perhaps. 2 balls and 1 strike. And there is ball 3. Next week I'll be covering Juniata softball twice. On Monday I'll be at Upper Dauphin for Juniata softball against the Upper Dauphin Lady Trojans. And then 1 week from tomorrow, there's ball 4 here to Maddie Jenkins. Next Saturday, 1 week from tomorrow, I'll be at Altoona. Both games will be called by me on Juniata County Radio, part of Murph Radio Station, JuniataCountyRadio.com. So here comes Greer Bowles. Greer Bowles showing bunt, and she pops up, hits the backstop, and that is strike 1. Let's play baseball has the day off today. And here's a ground ball over to the second baseman. Throw to first. It's in time. And Maddie Jenkins goes over to second. And there's one away here for Shay Dyer. Shay Dyer, earlier this week, announced that she'll be playing Division I field hockey at Lock Haven University, my alma mater. Very exciting stuff. She plans on being a sports administration major. And here's a pass ball and a throw third. Not in time. Jenkins slides to the bag. And on a pass ball, Maddie Jenkins goes over to third. Ball went off of the catcher's glove, Elena Sharp. And now the Mustangs have another run potentially over at third base. Is 1 ball here to Shay Dyer. And here is the next pitch, and now even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, definitely a good pickup for the Lock Haven University Lady Eagles. Anna Rogers is a West Prairie alumni, and she's the head coach at Lock Haven University field hockey. And here's a ground ball for Shay Dyer, and over to short and over to third. It's in time 6-3, but a run cuts across the score. It is 2-0 West Perry. So now back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Mustangs. Jada Swarner up the bat. Or excuse me, no, actually it's number 9 here, Lexi Nouse, excuse me. Lexi Nouse here hitting, the number 9 hitter for West Perry. 2 outs, base is empty, a run scored, and now it rips one out to left field for a base hit. Lexi Nouse getting a rare start today, and her first at-bat results in a base hit. And that was back to the top run lineup here for the Lady Mustangs as Jada Swarner now comes up. And here's the first pitch, and it's up high for ball 1. Mifflin County, by the way, they're in 6A. They're in 5A. Wait, no, they are in 6A, actually. Never mind. And here's a swing and miss from Swarner. 1 ball and 1 strike. So, even though this is not a district matchup, West Prairie in District 3, Mifflin County out of District 6, still, West Prairie a 4A school. If they can get a big win here against Mifflin County, their power rankings might boost up a little bit. And there's ball 2 here to Swarner. Jay Swarner suffered a shoulder injury during the field hockey season, during the fall season. And we didn't know if Jay Swarner would regroup so quickly. Here's a fair ball throw to first. It's in time. Nice quick throw from Savannah Powell, and that will end the inning. West Prairie gets another run of an RBI ground out from Shea Dyer. And we're going to the third inning. Now a 2-0 lead for the West Prairie Lady Mustangs. This is West Prairie softball. Third inning underway here at West Prairie. For the West Prairie Lady Mustangs, 1 run in each of the first 2 innings. 2 runs on 3 hits so far for the Lady Mustangs. But for Mifflin County, 0-6 to start. 6 up, 6 down, set down by Addie Weiss and the West Prairie defense. And here is Savannah Prowl, and she swings at the first pitch and fouls it off for strike 1. I don't think, I could be wrong on this, but I think that we have not seen Addie Weiss go perfect through the first 3 innings, and she has a chance to do that here today. And there's ball 1. That pitch just missing the corner of the strike zone. Mifflin County Husky fans, there were quite a few for more than I expected. They're all out here, out in the outfield. And there is ball 2 to the Mifflin County third baseman. Now it's a good time for our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. And today's question involves the Mifflin County Lady Huskies with Mifflin County softball. And there is ball 3. 3-1 here. Trivia question. Mifflin County softball is one of 3 6A teams in District 6. Who are the other 2 teams? There's a 3-1, and that is swung on and fouled back. Count now goes for 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, your trivia question today. Mifflin County softball is one of 3 teams in 6A out of District 6. Who are the other 2 teams? We'll have that answer for you coming up in the 4th inning. There's a swing, and Mifflin County Huskies have their first base runner. Is going to be a leadoff single for Savannah Powell. And leadoff base runner here, leadoff hit. Leadoff single for Savannah Powell. And now will come up Ava Baker. Ava Baker, the designated player for Mifflin County. And here she swings and rips one down the third base line and well foul into the junior varsity baseball field. Strike 1. That'll open up some heads a little bit. You just saw a swing and it was early. Big time power. That'll wake up some heads a little bit here on the softball field. And here's the rip out to left field. Greer ball is not going to have a play. It goes over her head. And the Mifflin County Huskies are in business now. And it's a double here. Throw is wild, but stopped by Jenkins at first. It's a double here for Ava Baker. Back-to-back hits for the Lady Huskies. And now runners at second and third here with nobody out. So the bottom of the lineup producing here for the Lady for the Lady Huskies. And here comes Melena Maxwell. And first pitch to her, it stays upstairs for ball 1. Man, the sun is hot today. I'll tell you what. But the back of my neck is like roasted right now. So 1-0. And that is down in the dirt for ball 2. Have you ever thought of becoming a softball umpire? Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? Now is your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org To find out how you can become a PIAA official, again, that is PIAA.org. Strike one call there to Maxwell, the Mifflin County left fielder. 2 balls and 1 strike pitch. There's a rip, and that goes out to left center for a base hit, all the way to the fence. 2 runs that come across the score. It's a 2 RBI double for Milena Maxwell. And just like that, we are tied up at 2 apiece. And now back to the top of our lineup for the Mifflin County Huskies. Riley Hine taking strike 1. Hine started the game with a strikeout. Strikeout swing on a 3-2 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a rip. Grounded by Taylor Lufer. Throw to first quickly. And smart base running for Milena Maxwell. Holding off on the throw and then going to third after the throw. So 6-3 is the first out of the inning as the runner goes over to third. Up next here is Erica Henry. She hit one hard but lined out to Lexi Nouse at third base. And here's a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Westbury had a 2-0 lead after 2 innings, but now we are tied at 2 apiece. Here's the 1-0 and a high fastball. Good catch behind the plate for Rylan Kelly. 2-0 here to the MC center fielder. There's the next pitch, and that is called strike 1. The 2-1 and a slow roller, and that ends up hitting Erica Henry. I think she might have stepped forward on that one, but it hits Henry regardless. And now runners at first and third here with only 1 out. So now comes Dakota Hirschberger. She flew out to left field her last time up. Here she rips one out to left field. And that's a base hit. Mifflin County's going to take the lead. And throw and play at the plate potentially. Taylor Lufer throw not in time. Throw to third and save at third. It's a 2-run triple. 2-run triple for Dakota Hirschberger. And the Huskies have stormed back. Milena Maxwell scoring from third. And Dakota Hirschberger scoring. And now a wild pitch. Will score Hirschberger from third. And it's now 5-2 Mifflin County. Here's the next pitch, and that's grounded by Dallas. Good snag on the hop, and throw to first is in time. And that's out number 2. Matty Jenkins thought that was the third out, but nope, that was only out number 2. And now the 8th hitter of the inning coming up for Mifflin County is Alexis O'Brien. She struck out looking for the second out in the second inning. And there's ball 1 to O'Brien. Things were going so smoothly for Addie Weist and the West Prairie Lane Mustangs, but a wild third inning here. Scored 5 runs, and here's a rip out towards center field. It'll drop in front of Lauren Foster, and that's a 2-out base hit. So 2-out single for Alexis O'Brien, and now Elena Sharp. She ended the second inning with a fly out to Lauren Foster out in center field. And here's a high fly ball. Bowles is calling for it. She'll make the grab, and that will end the inning. 9 batters come up for the Mifflin County Huskies. 5 of them come across the score, and it's 5-2 after 2.5 for the Mifflin County Huskies. We'll be back for the bottom of the third. This is West Perry Softball. Bottom of the third. The Mifflin County Huskies, 9 batters came up the bat in the top of the third. 5 of them come across the score. 5 runs on 4 hits. And here's the first pitch swinging to Lauren Foster. Laying us off here in the bottom of the third. Got a nice breeze going through here. It's not terribly windy like we're used to here at West Perry High School in Elliotsburg. But that breeze does feel good, and here's an awkward pitch right there for ball 1. There's the next pitch. Lauren Foster rips one hard right to Denny One-Sick, the head coach at third base. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch coming up from Peach. And a slower breaking ball in the dirt. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lauren Foster is 0 for 1. She grounded out to shortstop her last time up for the second out of the first inning. West Perry looking to keep the momentum going despite getting 5 runs. Here's a ground ball, a hard hop by the shortstop, and that is going to be rolled an infield single. Lauren Foster hit the ball right to the shortstop, Riley Hine, but a bad bounce there at the end. Puts Lauren Foster at first. A leadoff single. That's the first leadoff base hit for West Perry today. And that'll bring up Taylor Looper. She had a double and carried around a score in the first. Here's a rip a slow breaking ball, and that goes out to left field for a base hit. Taylor Looper now 2 for 2 in the game. With a double and a single. Lauren Foster goes over to second. Back-to-back base hits for the Lady Mustangs. That'll bring up Addie Weist. She gave West Perry an early lead, a 1-0 lead in the first. She had an RBI single her first time up. And Addie Weist taking the first pitch and it's called for strike 1. Here's the next pitch, and that is called strike 2. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics. The 0-2 here to Addie Weist is swung on and stopped and flipped to second. Is in time. Looper is out at second, and Addie Weist reaches on a fielder's choice. Lauren Foster goes over to third. And there's one out here with runners out first and third. Up next here is Ronald Kelly. She ended the first inning on an infield fly roll. And that was her run around first. Honestly, I didn't even know if there was an infield fly roll in softball. I know there is for baseball, but I guess it doesn't really surprise me that there's one in softball as well. And here's strike one call to Ryan Kelly, the West Prairie catcher. Here's the 0-1, and here's the swing, and that will stay fair down the first baseline. 3 unassisted, but a run does come across to score. It's an RBI ground out for Ryan Kelly. And there are 2 away now. Addie goes, or she's a pinch runner here for West Prairie. Carly Shaw pinch running for Addie Weist. And here's ball 1 to Maddie Jenkins. Jenkins walked to her lead off the second inning, and she came around to score in the second inning. A 5-3 ball game now after an RBI ground out from Ryan Kelly. Here's the next pitch, check swing, and it's called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the West Prairie first baseman. The 1-1, and there's called strike 2. You might have noticed that the Mifflin County pitcher, Macy Peach, she has an interesting style of delivering pitches. She takes a sidestep right where she's about to throw. You'll notice it right here coming up. She has to wind up, and she goes over to her right when she throws the ball. And sometimes that works, other times it doesn't. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs with a runner on second. A 5-3 ball game. The tying run is at the plate. The 2-2 pitch, and that's in the dirt for ball 3. And it seems like Peach, she rotates whenever she throws the ball. Like one pitch, she'll go to the right on the throw, and then the next pitch, she'll go to the left. And it's back and forth. And here she goes left this time, and it's a swing and a miss at the dirt. The throw has to be made at first, and it's in time, and that will end the inning. 1 more run comes across for the West Prairie Lady Mustangs on an RBI ground out from Ryan Kelly. We're going to the 4th inning, Mifflin County with a 5-3 lead. This is West Prairie softball. Fourth inning already here. Addie Weist got up 5 runs in the 3rd inning, but other than that, she has been solid so far. And so here we go with the Huskies leadoff hitter, and that is going to be a gapper on right center field. And that is going to be a leadoff double for Savannah Powell, her 2nd hit of the game. And leads off the 4th inning. She had a leadoff single in the 3rd. And here she gets it going here again. 2 for 2 now with a single and a double. Now bring up Ava Baker. She had a double her first time up in the 3rd. Here's a high fly ball. And Shay Dyer, the future bald eagle, is going to make the grab. And that's out number 1. Ava Baker, first pitch swinging results in a fly out to Shea Dyer on right. And that'll bring up Marlena Maxwell. And Maxwell takes ball one. She had a 2-run double her first time up. So definitely got to be careful of this hitter here. An offensive ball game so far. 5-3 after 3. There's a swing, and that will stay fair. A touch there for Maddie Jenkins. Gets the out. Meanwhile, the runner from second goes over to third. So 2 outs now. With a run on third for Riley Hine. 0 for 2 so far. Here's a pitch in the dirt for ball one. Riley Hine, a third at bat for her. Third play appearance, I should say. She's one of 3 Mifflin County Huskies to not get on base so far. There's a swing, and that is popped up. And playable, and that will land short in front of Greer Bowles, and that is going to be a base hit for an RBI. It is 6-3 Huskies. A big 2-out base hit. That results in an RBI. Now a 6-3 ball game. And that is ball one here to Erica Henry. Or excuse me, strike one here to Erica Henry. Henry was hit by a pitcher last time up and came around to score. She's 0 for 1. And there's ball one. Well, it was almost a scoreless inning for the Huskies. But Riley Hine with a 2-out RBI single keeps the inning going. Here's a high fly ball down for Shea Dyer. And Shea will make the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 run for the Huskies. Through 3.5 is 6-3 Huskies. This is West Perry softball. Fourth inning. A high-scoring game, but rather a quick game, really. Less than an hour into this game. And here we go in the fourth inning for the Mustangs. 7-8-9 hitters do it for the Lady Mustangs. And here's Greer Bowles. Greer Bowles swinging at the first pitch and off the Mifflin County dugout for strike one. Greer Bowles grounded out to the second baseman. Her first time up. Second baseman is Chaley Baudorf. Here's Greer Bowles, the next pitch, and that is hit hard to the shortstop. Throw to first is going to be in time, and that is how the fourth inning gets started for the West Perry Lady Mustangs. 6-3 put out, 1 away. Might hear a couple of cheers behind us here because West Perry Junior High boys soccer is in action today. They are taking on Middletown. Here comes Shea Dyer. Shea Dyer rips out the first pitch, grounds it to the third baseman. Throw to first is in time, and 2 quick outs here in the fourth. Shea Dyer now 0 for 2 with an RBI. She had an RBI ground out in the second. And here comes Lexi Nouse. She had a base hit with 2 outs in the second. There's the first pitch to her and swing, and that goes back, tipped at the plate for strike one. Macy Peach looking for a quick bottom of the fourth inning in the pitching lane. Here's the next pitch, and that goes down for ball one. That ball took an awkward bounce. I think it hit the home plate umpire there. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs for Lexi Nouse. There's a swing, and it's going to be grounded by Peach. Throw to first in time, and it's a quick inning for the Lady Huskies. A 6-3, 5-3, 1-3 here in the fourth inning. Mustangs going down in order for the first time, and we are going to the fifth inning. Still a 6-3 lead for the Mifflin County Huskies. You are watching West Prairie Softball against the Mifflin County Huskies exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be back for the fifth inning already here at West Prairie High School. Back here, inning number 5 already. It's been a quick game, and we're barely an hour into this game. And so it's 3, 4, and 5 here. Stood up for the Huskies. And slow slider right there for Addie Weiss. Call for strike one. Gotta be careful here. Dakota Hirschberger had a 2-run triple her last time up. And hope everyone has big plans for this weekend. Tomorrow, May 4th, you know what that means for all you Star Wars fans. Tomorrow is National Star Wars Day. For those who don't know the reference, I mean, if you don't know the reference, you haven't seen any Star Wars movie ever. And, you know, they say, May the Force be with you. Well, tomorrow is May the 4th. Things that kids come up with these days. For me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan myself. Don't really care for the last 3 movies that they just had the last couple of years. But The Mandalorian, I'm a huge fan of The Mandalorian. And here's the next pitch, and grounded foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Dakota Hirschberger. The only problem for tomorrow is it's supposed to rain. And I gotta be thinking, like, you know, in the Star Wars movies, it rains sometimes, especially at the end of episode 3, when they're escorting Anakin to become Darth Vader. It's pouring down rain. Like, is the Force not strong enough to stop the rain? I mean, it's a good point. Like, they can do everything else with the Force on the Star Wars movie, but they can't stop the rain. They'll probably need more than 1 Jedi to do that. And we have a West Prairie baseball game supposedly tomorrow at 12 o'clock tomorrow. West Prairie baseball taking on Northern. And here is ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Dakota Hirschberger. Yeah, they're not, like our friends over at ABC 27 Weather Service, they're saying there's not supposed to be a lot of rain. If anything, tomorrow we're supposed to get like barely a half an inch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So I think they can play tomorrow. West Prairie Junior Varsity Baseball was supposed to be at Greenwood tomorrow, but that game has already got postponed because of the weather forecast. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and Lexi Nouse makes the grab at first. A nice scoop and hop, and there is a throw, and that's out number 1. Dakota Hirschberger now 1 for 3. A 5-3 putout to start the 5th inning. Now bring up Shirley Baldorf. And then Sunday is Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it's always a fun tradition for me and my family. We always go out to a restaurant to eat Cinco de Mayo dinner. One ball here to Baldorf. Here's the 1-0, and this is swung on high and back behind. Lands on the West Prairie dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we're planning on going to a place on a Carlisle Pike. It's called Plaza Aztec, I think it's called. Aztec Plaza, something like that. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Weist, and this is hit high. The wind might blow this one a little bit, and Shade Dyer able to stick with it, and she makes the grab for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the 5th. Now bring up Alexis O'Brien. JD Baldorf now 0 for 3. And O'Brien 1 for 2. She had a single with 2 outs in the 3rd, her last time up. And there's ball 1. Monday I'll be over at Upper Dolphin for Juniata County Radio's lower breaking ball stays 2 up high as ball 2. I'll be covering Juniata softball for Juniata County Radio, a Murph radio station. Mifflin County, Juniata taking on Upper Dolphin on Monday afternoon. 2 balls and 1 strike after that foul ball. Then a week from tomorrow, I'll be over at Altoona for Juniata County Radio. Juniata softball finishing the regular season at Altoona next Saturday. And then that's a 11 o'clock game next Saturday. And then after that, me and the family are going to Altoona Curve game. 3 balls and 1 strike. Altoona Curve, the Double-A Pirates. And here's the ground ball and out towards the wall all the way to the fence. And that's going to be a 2-out double for Alexis O'Brien, her second hit of the game. And it comes with 2 outs here in the 5th. So that'll give Elena Sharp a chance to hit here. 0 for 2. 2 flyouts, 1 to center field, and the last one to left field. And there is called strike 1. Elena Sharp ended the second with a fly out to center. She ended the third with a fly out to left. And here she rips one and no, off of Jada Swarner. Lauren Foster has got fired to the plate, cut off by Addie Weist. And that's going to be an E4. As the run cuts across the score is 7-3 Huskies. So that's an unearned run. And the inning continues. It's going to be Savannah Powell, who has been a tough out. 2 for 2, a single and a double. She scored twice so far in this game. There's a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Yep. Next Saturday, I'll be at Altoona for junior softball against Altoona. And then later the same day, Altoona Curve, the Double-A Pirates. Altoona Curve, they're at Harrisburg this week, by the way. So the Senators had a big win yesterday. Having a good series so far. Here's a fly ball, and that is going to be caught by Jada Swarner. And that will end the inning. 1 run comes across our neighbor. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Now a 7-3 lead for the Mifflin County Huskies. This is West Perry Softball. bottom of the fifth inning. In the top of the fifth, Mifflin County getting 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. The 1 run scored on an error off of Jada Swarner at second. So a 7-3 ball game now through 4.5. And it's the top of the lineup due up for the West Prairie Lady Mustangs as Jada Swarner will come up to bat. 0 for 2. She grounded out to the third baseman twice. And here she is to lead us off in the fifth. And there is ball 1, the slider missing the strike zone right there. So back to what I was saying in the last half inning, Altoona Curve. If you haven't done it yet, do yourself a favor and go to Altoona Curve game as this ball is ripped hard and caught by the left fielder Maxwell for the first out. Now bring out Lauren Foster. And so, yeah, the Altoona Curve, they're the Double-A affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and there's just something about the Pittsburgh Pirates organization that makes their baseball stadiums beautiful. I mean, of course, we all know PNC Park out in Pittsburgh where the Pirates play. Like, actually, it's my favorite ballpark in Major League Baseball. I mean, I've been to quite a few of them myself, but PNC Park in Pittsburgh is just beautiful. You got the view of the city, the Roberto Clemente Bridge down in center field, and here's a fly ball and nice catch there, running grab for Riley Hine, and they're quickly 2 away here. I'll bring up Taylor Lufer now, and I think that like Altoona Curve, the Double-A team, like they have a amusement park right there. I forget what the name of it is, but they have a white wooden roller coaster out in right field. Just a beautiful ballpark. And Tara Lufer's going to have her third base hit of the game. Lufer wanted to go around for a second, but she holds up at first. 2-out single. Tara Lufer with her third hit of the game. So now comes Addie Weist. And the one thing that makes Altoona Curve special, if you're looking for a good burger, you go to Altoona Curve game. They make a thing called the Curve Burger. This ball is ripped hard and right to the center fielder, Erica Henry, and that will end the inning. Addie Weist hitting it hard, but right to Henry out in center field. And we'll keep it right here because I want to keep talking about this Curve Burger. It is so good, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever never been to a Curve game, do yourself a favor. They are fun to go to. The atmosphere is incredible, and the Curve Burger. I mean, you're probably asking yourself, like, what's on it? What makes it so special? The thing is, I don't know what makes it special. It is so good. I mean, it just looks like a regular cheeseburger, but you put whatever toppings you want on them. The typical lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles. I hammer with pickles a little bit because I'm a pickle man. But, yeah, the Curve Burger is just so good. And it's good price for it, too. About the same price as a bunny burger over at the Red Rabbit. Yeah, I don't know what's special about it, but it's so good. And we have a new pitcher now coming out for the Lady Mustangs. That's Lauren Foster. And we'll take a quick break here to get set for the 6th inning already. This is West Prairie Softball. Mifflin County Huskies lead 7-3. Here we go, and inning number 6. Go with defensive substitutions to announce here. Lauren Foster goes from center field to now pitching. And she throws the first pitch to Ava Baker for ball 1. Lauren Foster now pitching. Addie Weist is done for a day. She goes over to first. And Matty Jenkins goes to left field, and Greenbolts goes to center field. And that's a defensive realignment. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Ava Baker. Ava Baker 1 for 2. She ripped a double in the third. She flew out to Shay Dyer her last time up, and that ball gets away for ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike here to Baker. We'll have our answer to our trivia question coming up here in the next batter. And there is ball 3. 3-1 now. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And there is ball 4. Ava Baker, the first batter to face Lauren Foster, and Baker gets a walk on 5 pitches. And a leadoff walk here. Up next is Melena Maxwell. Melena Maxwell taking strike 1. A nice breeze blowing through here. Maxwell, the left fielder for Mifflin County, 1 for 2. She had a 2-run double in the third. That put Mifflin County on the board and tied the game up. And here she puts a butt down, but it goes down foul. No balls and 2 strikes. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, and it's definitely not over yet here for the Lady Mustangs. Down by 4, and we're going to see big comes for a double play ball. Perhaps look for fire to first in time. A 6-3 double play. We don't see that very often here at West Prairie High School, but Lauren Taylor Lufer, right where she needed to be, steps on the second base bag and fires to first. It's a 6-3 double play. And there are quickly 2 outs here for the top of the Mifflin County lineup. That'll bring up Riley Hyde. She had an RBI single her last time up. She's 1 for 3. And here she takes strike 1. Just beautifully executed there for Taylor Lufer. We don't see double plays for the West Prairie Mustangs often. But when you're in the right spot, you hit to the right spot. Chances are it's going to be a double play, especially off the arm of Taylor Lufer. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Party trivia question of the game. Mifflin County Softball is one of 3 teams in 6A in District 3. Who are the other 2 teams? State College and Altoona. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Riley Hine. So yeah. Those are 3 teams in 6A for in District 6. Here's a ground ball. Nice reach there for Nows. Fire to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning after a leadoff walk. We are going to the bottom half of inning number 6. West Prairie needing a couple runs to get back in this game, down by 4. This is West Prairie Softball. Bottom half of inning number 6. Just realized I forgot to reset the frame on our virtual scoreboard here. We'll get that fixed up real quick, and there we go. Bottom of the 6, here we go. And it's ball 1 here to Rylan Kelly. Rylan Kelly 0 for 2. She had an RBI in her last at bat. Here's the rip and throw first. It's in time. Nice throw for Riley High. She has been good at the shortstop position so far in this game. And there's the first out here in the bottom half of inning number 6. So here comes Maddie Jenkins. Maddie Jenkins 0 for 1 so far. And here she rips one towards short. And throw to first is going to be in time. Nice reach and grab there for Dakota Hirschberger at first. And 3 pitches for 2 outs. Drew groundouts quickly here to Riley Hine. And that'll bring out Greer Bowles, the Lady Mustangs, very quickly down to their final 4 outs. This has been a quick game, Ray. They only lost it an hour and 12 minutes at the moment. And here's strike one here to Greer Bowles. Greer Bowles 0 for 2 so far. Coming for our Lady Huskies. 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up in the 7th. And there is ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the now West Prairie center fielder. Here's the next pitch, and that's swung on and grounded by Peach at the pitching circle. Flip ball to first, and the Mustangs go down 1-2-3 for the second time in this game. We are going into the 7th inning already. A 7-3 lead for the Mifflin County Huskies. We'll be back to wrap things up here in the 7th, coming up at West Prairie High School. Seventh inning. A very quick ball game. This game lasted an hour. Like at the moment, it's an hour and 15 minutes. It's been a very quick game. Yes, here we go. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have a lot of first pitch swinging and a lot of good pitching so far. Lauren Foster in her second inning of work. And here she is facing Erica Henry, and she throws ball 1 on the slider. And next pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. And there is called strike 1 to Erica Henry. Henry is 0 for 2. She was hit by a pitch in the 3rd and later carried around to score. 2 balls and 1 strike. She flew out to Shay Dyer her last time up. And there's ball 3. There's a rip down the first base line and out going to the fans. And coming out go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a rip and over the diving effort of Taylor Lufer and out to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Erica Henry with her first hit of the game. There's a leadoff single here in the 7th. And here's a rip for Dakota Hirschberger, and that gets past Maddie Jenkins out in left field all the way to the fence. That's going to be ruled a single, followed by an E7. And the Huskies out a big insurance run. It is now a 8-3 ball game. So now comes up Shaylee Baldorf, and she takes ball one. One ball, one strike now. 8-3 now after a single and error on Maddie Jenkins out in left field. And here's the rip. And Greer Bowles is going to make the grab right in front of us here. And L8 for the first out of the seventh. Dakota Hirschberger staying put at second. And up next here is Alexis O'Brien. 2 for 3 in the game. After striking out and looking in the second, she had a single in the third, and she had a double in the fifth. And there it came around across the score on an error. And there is ball one. These two teams, West Prairie and Mifflin County, they do not face each other very often. And there is strike one. Mifflin County in a tough division, the toughest division there is in the Mid-Penn Conference, the Commonwealth. They face teams like Altoona and Cedar Cliff. Huskies beat both of them twice so far this season. But they also face teams like Central Dauphin, Chambersburg, Cumberland Valley, among others. I mean, it's a very tough division in the Commonwealth. 2 balls and 1 strike. And here's a rip, and now it's with the grab, throws the first in time. Where it goes over to third on the throw. 5-3 put out for the second out. Now bring up Elena Sharp. 0 for 3 so far. She reached on an error her last time up. And she had a two flyouts to center field and left field for the first 2 player appearances. 0 for 3. And there is ball one. The only Mifflin County Husky to not get on base was the girl who just lined out to center field. And here is Lexi now. It's a hard ground ball and not handling well. And oh my goodness. Talk about courtesy. That was well in time by the bases umpire saying she was out at first. No, that throw was nowhere close, but that will end the inning. It's a 5-3 put out. And that saves a run. So last chance coming up here for the Lady Mustangs, now down by 5, hanging in the 7th. Mifflin County 3 outs away from getting a big win here on the road. This is West Prairie softball going to the bottom of the 7th. Here we go, bottom of the 7th. And the Mifflin County Huskies getting a big insurance run in the 7th to go up by 5, 8-3. And last chance cut up here for the West Prairie Lady Mustangs. 8, 9, and 1 hitters stood up for West Prairie. And Shay Dyer will lead us off here in the 7th. Macy Peach. Not a whole lot of strikeouts in today's game, but a good shortstop for the Huskies and throw out there. And that is the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Shay Dyer swinging her first pitch and hits one out to Riley Hine. Hine has made 3 of the last 4 plays now for the Husky defense. That'll bring up Lexi Nows. And there is ball one. Lexi Nows 1 for 2. She had a single with 2 outs back in the second. And And she ended the fourth of a ground out to Macy Peach. Peach looking for a complete game performance. And here's a fly ball and off the glove of Peach. That's going to be an error on the pitcher. And E1 prevents out number 2. And now back to the top of the lineup for the Mustangs. That's Jada Swarner. I think the wind might have had an issue with that because the wind was blowing pretty good just now. And the pitcher and catcher, Macy Peach and Elena Sharp. And now a bunt to swing for a bunt here. And that throw is in time, 1-3. And the Mustangs are down to their final out. Jada Swarner down on one pitch. And now comes Lauren Foster. Lexi now goes over to second on the play. Last chance here for the Mustangs. Lauren Foster, 1 for 3, had a leadoff single in the third. She popped out to Riley Hine her last time up, and there's ball 1. Coming up, we'll have our West Prairie Athletic Department post-game report, final stats, updated records, what's next for both teams, and what's next for West Prairie Broadcasting. All that coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube, on the West Prairie Athletic Department postgame report. And a wild pitch here to Lauren Foster. It gets away from the catcher. And Alexi Dowse goes over to third. That was the first wild pitch thrown by Peach in this game. There's a rip, and that will get well foul for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Lauren Foster. Two outs, we're running on third. And next pitch, a breaking ball, call strike 2. Nice pitch there. And the Mustangs are down to their final out. A very quick ball game here. And the 2-2 pitch in the dirt. And it's ball 3. Nice scoop there for Sharp. And here's the 3-2 from Peach. Swing and right to the Mifflin County dugout. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. I wouldn't hold up for a walk here. I would want to get ahead and get that run from third to make it a 4-run ball game. And here's the 3-2, and that's ball 4. Lauren Foster walks for the first time. And now runs to first and third with 2 outs for Taylor Lufer. Lufer having herself a good game today. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. She had a double in the first and later came around to score. Give the Mustangs an early lead. Lufer looking for her 4th hit of the game. Here's the first pitch to her, and now dangerous here. And throw goes out to center field. That's going to be an E2. And a run will come across the score. That's a big run for the Mustangs. It is 8-4. Stolen base and E2. And now here's the rip, and Lufer has her 4th hit of the game. Lauren Foster is riding third, going to the plate, not in time. And the Mustangs are starting to come back. It is an RBI double for Taylor Lufer, her 4th hit of the game, and her first RBI of the game. Two runs come across the score in the 7th. And now a 3-run ball game. And Addie Weist taking ball 1. Weist, 1 for 3 so far, had an RBI single in the first. She lined out hard to the center field her last time up. Here's a swing, high fly ball. And this will land foul. One ball, 1 strike. West Prairie looking for a 2-out rally perhaps. And the tying run is on deck. But you still need to get Addie Weist on. Routing got a potential tying run coming up. I release 1-1 pitch from Peach and swing, and that go foul for strike two. The Mustangs are once again down to their final strike. The Lady Mustangs will not go down quietly. Here's the 1-2, and that's up high for ball two. Good layoff there for Addie Weist, a sophomore for the Lady Mustangs. Trying to keep this game going. Runner on second with 2 outs. The 2-2. And that call strike three. And the Huskies survive a late rally for the Lady Mustangs, and the ball game is over. What a game. A very quick game here at Westbury High School, but in the end, the Lady Huskies win 8-5. We'll be back in less than a minute for the Westbury Athletic Department post-game wrap-up. Final stats coming your way next. This is Westbury Softball. The Huskies win 8-5. Back in less than a minute. We are back here for our Westbury Athletic Department player post-game wrap-up here, I should say. As you see on the top of your screen, the Lady Huskies from Mifflin County getting a big win here on the road, an 8-5 victory for the Lady Huskies. It was a good battle for the Lady Mustangs, especially towards the end. They had a rally going, but a second strikeout for Macy Peach ended the rally in the seventh, and the Huskies get a big win on the road. Another heartbreaking loss here for the Lady Mustangs. Here's the final line score for both teams. First for the victorious Mifflin County Huskies, 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, leaving 4 runners left on base. For the Westbury Mustangs, 5 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, leaving 5 runners left on base. The winning pitcher for Mifflin County is Macy Peach. She is our Westbury Athletic player of the game, pitching 7 complete innings, facing 31 batters. Only had 2 strikeouts, and she only gave up 2 walks, 7 hits, and 4 of the 5 runs scored for Westbury were earned. and only one wild pitch in this game. That was for Macy Peach. The losing pitcher for West Perry is Addie Weist, pitching 5 innings, facing 25 batters, struck out 2 Huskies, didn't walk anybody, but gave up 7 hits and 6 earned runs in the loss for the Mustangs. The West Perry Mustangs now dropped to 4-12 overall, and they'll be back in action next Tuesday for senior night. The West Prairie Lady Mustangs on Tuesday will take on the defending 5A state champions Northern York Polar Bears for 4th rate on senior night next Tuesday. The Mifflin County Huskies now improved to 7-5 overall, and they will be back in action on Monday when they hit the road to take on the Redland Lady Patriots at 4 o'clock. Our next broadcast here on the West Bay Athletic Park YouTube channel will be tomorrow afternoon, the last military appreciation game for the West Prairie baseball team, as West Prairie baseball will host the Northern Polar Bears tomorrow at 12 o'clock for our next broadcast on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. We'll see you then. That's going to do it for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casian, our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie High School. This has been a presentation of West Prairie softball against the Mifflin County Huskies, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, the Mifflin County Huskies win it 8-5. Good night, everybody.